Holloway and Delray Beach Police Chief Javaro Sims are among Florida's black police chiefs. In a state where 17% of its citizens are black, we found less than 10% of law enforcement officers patrolling the streets here are black, according to the latest demographic data kept by the Florida Department of Law Enforcement.
We do want to try to mirror our community, but again, it's trying to find those qualified candidates.
In St. Petersburg in the 1960s, a dozen black officers, known as the Courageous 12, sued the city over unequal treatment and ultimately won. Today, with a city population that's 22% black, 15% of its police officers are black. But in Delray Beach, a smaller city, 31% of its population is black, yet just 13% of officers are black, according to the latest state data.
Does that work for you?
No, it doesn't work for me.
We looked at a dozen Florida law enforcement departments with at least 100 white officers and found around the state the percentage of black officers can be 2 or 3 times lower than the percentage of black citizens they serve. These chiefs explain why.
The way things that are going on right now, it's hard to find an African-American officer who wants to be a police officer.
I think a lot of African Americans specifically shy away from law enforcement because of the stigma between law enforcement and the African American community or the minority community in general. So you have to find a way to break down some of those barriers.
Which for them means recruiting as early as high school, at black colleges, job fairs, ads in minority magazines, and attending community events in minority neighborhoods.